What's up, my wonderful peeps? Sports at the Bone here again, man. Shout out to all the viewers and subscribers, you know? Big up on yourself. Alright, so I could take a quick look at how the West Indies versus New Zealand second test is going down now. The Windies are actually behind, but they are fighting back. And first things first, I want to be the first one to say shout out to John Campbell, because he actually got an half century, 68, and I was one of the persons that were actually saying that right now he shouldn't even be in New Zealand based on how he was performing in England. But I'm actually a try a thing, so shout out to Campbell. When players don't perform, we have to call them out, you know. So when players perform, we have to big them up. And while wickets were falling around John Campbell left, right and centre in the innings yesterday evening, he was there acting as glue, you know, trying to keep the innings together. He eventually fell to Jameson for a well played 68. I didn't actually see how he got out. Majority of the time, you know, my issue with Campbell is how he gets out. That is most of the time my issue with him. You know, usually you don't have to dig him out. You understand? Sometimes in players after some loose shot and I try pull or I try hook after ball and get out caught. I didn't actually see what happened in that innings last night. So at least he was there for occupying the wicket for a period of time, getting in some runs and thing, you know. So after slipping to 170 for 6, resistance actually came in the form of our captain Jason Holder and wicketkeeper Da Silva. And at the close of play in the second innings yesterday, we were actually at 244 for 6 with captain Jason Holder and 60, and Da Silva there with him, and I think it is 25. So some amount of resistance being shown there by our captain and our wicketkeeper Da Silva. So we see where the top order would have once again basically failed, and it is a half century from John Campbell and captain Jason Holder that is actually letting us look as if we are going to go anywhere close to that total of 400 that New Zealand actually made. So after going in search of 460 that was set in the first innings, we got bowled out in our first innings for 131. You know, so we were asked to follow on, and this is what it is looking like now. So after being asked to follow on, we actually got off to a good start, a decent start. The openers were actually putting together a nice little partnership. But just as per usual, with West Indies, disaster struck. Trent Boult was in a rampant mode, removing Brathwaite for 24, Bravo for 4 and Blackwood for 20. You know, so after removing those guys, we think Chase would have come in and lay a little foundation. He was eventually removed without scoring. So that is what it actually looked like. So only captain Jason Holder, who is still there on 60, and John Campbell, who made 68, would have really put up any score that is of any note so far. Yeah, man, so at 244 for 6, we are still 85 runs behind with Jason Holder and Da Silva at the crease. You know, so one would only hope that captain Jason Holder will go on to get 100. That is long overdue, and Da Silva will get a big half century, if not a century also. But then again, that is wishful thinking, because just as how Jason Holder and Da Silva will be returning fresh, that is how Trent Boult and Southey and the others will be returning fresh. So we can just hope for the best. But it would be nice to see captain Jason Holder push on and get a century. That is so long overdue. You know, so even though the repair is on with Jason Holder and Da Silva, it's going to be very difficult for them to get that 85 runs. Because as I would have said already, the bowlers are coming in back fresh and they are going to be hunting for blood. So hopefully the batsmen will be able to keep them at bay and keep the scoreboard ticking over. Right now we have to call out man like Bravo, Brathwaite, Brooks and even Raston Chase. Because the man them not do nothing. Them man we expect for you make the runs and them not do nothing. So we have to call them out. Brooks, Brathwaite, Bravo and Chase. Man them not make no runs, Virgin. You understand? And them man they supposed to make the bulk of the runs. So then once again the team is left to be rescued by the lower order. You know, so Jason Holder, hopefully Joseph will go come in and give you some runs again. That is what has been happening for a good period of time. The top order fail and the middle to lower order fail rescue. So we just have to wait and see, you know. Because right now, based on how we see it, some of them money in the top order, them just a hold up space. Just space them a hold up, you know. But as me say, it's a wait and see thing. Jason Ola as well said that Sylvia seems to be somebody that can hold his own. So hopefully they will push on, get that 85. But I doubt even if they get that 85, they will be able to put up a good total that is for that is going to challenge New Zealand any at all. That is if we not get bowled up before the 85. But just go and look and see what happens, you know. Sports to the bone, keeping you informed. Please remember to like, share, leave us a comment. If you have not yet subscribed, remember to subscribe to the channel. I'm out.